Okay, so here we've got a chest press machine. It's a plate loaded chest press machine, and although it might differ from other chest press machines, there's going to have a lot of similarities. So obviously the focus being that we're going to be targeting the chest through this particular exercise, but in terms of the actual setup, there's quite a few considerations that I definitely want us to be making. So the first consideration really is making sure that we're not being pushed into a position at the shoulder that is taking us out of our safe active range of motion. So you can see with Jake in this position here, if I ask Jake just to keep his chest tall, keep his lower back pressed down against that seat, and to try and move his hand away from the handle, it's very, very difficult for him to do that. But not only that, we start to then see this shoulder roll forward a little bit. That would then suggest to me that we're starting to be pushed into a position that isn't necessarily safe for us, and therefore we need to make some adjustments. Now, typically, a lot of chest press machines, you might be able to adjust the seat, you might be able to adjust the actual handles themselves, but unfortunately this machine doesn't give us that option. So to adjust this, what we're actually going to use, we're going to use some yoga blocks, and we're just going to wedge these in between the arms to support Jake's position. So if we just do that now, Jake. So once we've now got that in position, especially when we're starting off, we're now not starting in a position that's really weak for the shoulder joint. Now, again, thinking about other setup considerations here, we want to make sure that really the handles are going to be passing across the middle of the chest, and that when Jake's performing this particular exercise, he's thinking about driving that lower back down in it, keeping that chest proud through the movement, and he's going to then think about driving his upper arms together and across the midline of his chest. So have a go at that for me, mate. So he's going to cross over and through. Now, the yoga block's done its job, it's out of the way, but what we've got to make sure is now as Jake allows this weight to come back through, he's going to keep in mind his natural range of motion. So he's going to go a little more, there, and then we're going to drive back through again, squeezing the chest as he drives the upper arms across. And just one more for me, buddy. Again, pushing into that seat, driving those upper arms across, squeezing his chest, and finish there. So again, your chest press machine might look a little bit different to that, but it's again thinking about the considerations, the setup that needs to happen in order for it to be a safe and efficient movement.